Okay, so we should have switched over to the actual stream view now. Excellent. Hello everyone, my name is Virgil and I'm very glad that you could join me on our walking tours of some interesting games that streaming services tend not to represent too much. I chose the name Virgil's Walking Tours, although I just put Virgil's Tours as my username because Walking Tours looked a little bit difficult to pass because you can't put spaces between the words in a Twitch username. It's a reference to Dante's Inferno, obviously Virgil leading Dante through his descent into hell. And so, in the same way, hand in hand, walking into the darkness together, I hope that you at least have a comfortable journey with me. Now today, we are starting off our stream with a playthrough of The Outer Worlds, which was recommended to me by a friend of mine. So, hello, you're finally getting what you wanted. I'm finally playing this game. A couple of interesting things about it. It's a game that has a great reputation for its somewhat left-wing political stance. And as a sort of left-wing guy myself, I played through the game once, and I was ultimately a little disappointed. In general, I think it was pretty good, but with regard to its... Hello, Bramble Street. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, with regard to the way that it represented alternative ideological schemes, particularly with regard to anarchism through the iconoclasts, I was a little disappointed with how it was represented. But this is a... Oh, g'day, mate. It's good to have you on the stream. But yeah, this is the minor quibbling of, of a person on the fringes. Like, in general, I thought it was actually pretty well handled. But I didn't want to replay it and do it the same old way, align with the iconoclasts and see what kind of ending you could get by siding with them. I figure this is a role-playing game, so I'm going to roleplay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play very much against type and pick a character who is an absolute corporate bootlicker. I am going to side with the corporations every time, and we'll see where that takes us. We'll see how far we can get. And also, when I originally played this game, I found it was a little easy on standard difficulty. Now, I'm not going to just crank up the difficulty on, just to increase the damage and the health values. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to play a melee-focused character. I'm going to use melee as much as I can. If, certain long-range engagements, I might carry a backup gun just in case. But in general, I'm going to try and rely on melee and sneaking to get through my problems. So, having said that, let's start a new game. I'm going to pick normal. Text size, bark subtitles, all subtitles. Yep. Absolutely cannot do without subtitles. I don't have hearing problems. I just, I don't know, subtitles are comforting to me. It's nice to be able to double check what someone's saying.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Haha, door open. I can't help but see this guy as I might be cringed out of the universe for saying this, but dude looks like Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. I can't unsee it, And yes, the music is pretty good, isn't it? But, you know, this is an Obsidian game. This is a
Hundreds
studio
of
associated with
thousands of
quality.
colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Right, and we are one of these colonists. So, what do we want? Character building. Okay, strength effects, melee weapon damage, and the amount you can carry. We'll definitely sink 1 point into that for now. One-handed melee, two-handed melee, heavy weapons, block. These are all skills I think we need a lot. Dexterity affects melee attack speed and ranged weapon reload speed. I think we'll definitely want melee. Long guns, persuade, hack, medical, science, determination. Temperament, two-handed melee, lie, sneak. Okay, I'm gonna say we want above average temperament. We want above average intelligence. And for a melee character, we want high strength. Maybe high temperament for two-handed melee. It also covers lie, sneak, but critical hit bonus damage. I don't know, it's difficult. Sneak and lockpick are also going to be pretty important for our playstyle. Melee attack speed. Let's go temperament. Yeah, we'll go high temperament. Okay, average everything else. In fact, I don't want to... No, I'm going to actually subtract from charm.
Someone vandalized your hibernation chamber.
I'm going to make my guy distasteful. I'm going to make him unlikable. And with that subtraction from charm, I'm going to whack an extra point. An extra point into dexterity, let's say. Okay, so I'm very sneaky. I'm good with my hands. And, you know, I have I'm fortified. I have a pretty high constitution, but I'm unlikable. Okay, so, next. Skills. Pick 2 chief skills. Now, do I want two-handed or one-handed melee? I think if I'm going to rely upon melee, I might use two-handed melee. Oh, okay, actually, it covers both of them.
What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs.
Each point in melee significantly increases one-hand melee and two-handed melee skills up to 50 points each. Oh, yes, I forgot how the skill system works here. So, yes, exactly. I'm going for a corporate raider. So, unlikable, but, you know, sneaky. Yeah, I forget. So, the way the skill works in this is in this game is that, as you can see on the side little panels, the skills are grouped into... the individual skills are grouped into little sections, like tech, leadership, stealth, dialogue, etc. And when you sink points into them, it raises the level of all the skills in that group until you reach the threshold of 50, so halfway to the skill cap of 100. At that point, you then start putting points into individual skills to specialize further. I thought it was it's a little, you know, it's a nice skill system. I think it's very good. So I think what I want is high
Things
stealth.
tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
Sneak, hack, lockpick. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Senali Gaming. Thanks for joining the stream. In case you didn't catch what I was saying before, I'm playing the Outer Worlds. I'm starting a new playthrough. I've played it once before, but I'm role-playing in this character as a complete corporate bootlegger, and I'm playing a melee-focused, stealthy sort of guy who's unlikable. So I'm not going to be able to cheese my way through problems by passing speech checks, probably. Okay, so what about my aptitude? No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Nah. Drink effects. Let's look at the aptitude bonuses first and then figure out what I want. Shock damage received. Engineering. Yeah, could be useful. Yeah, things disappear from worker compensation when I'm around. Dodge. Oh, that actually might be helpful, because I think dodging is going to be very, very useful for a melee-focused character. Inspiration, medical, plasma damage, science, one-handed melee. Sub-sous chef. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of middling distinction, but you're honoured to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and the back-breaking labour of gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. Sub-Sue. Yeah. I think of the two, I'm going to go with factory worker conveyor operator.
Imagination.
Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your co-workers at the factory were amputees. You survived the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours. Okay, that sounds like a good career path for me. Gender, oh, who cares about that? I'll just go female. Face, randomize. That's alright. I'm just gonna pick randomize until I find something I like. Ooh! How's red eyes? Oh, I love this. Yep, that's good. Okay, I'll go with that. Doesn't that person look sinister? Alright, what's a nice... there we go. There you go. There's a nice clean corporate haircut. And yeah, the randomization in this game actually does randomize it a fair bit. Okay, what I want... I'm thinking I want to go for like a white or grey sort of hair. There you go. Yeah, so this is kind of like a salt and pepper sort of look. Yeah. So it kind of seems like maybe I've been in the game a little too long. Yeah. Facial hair. No. Want something nice and neat. Probably no facial hair, yeah. Okay, features. Makeup. Oh god. That would not be presentable in a boardroom. Let's say probably no makeup for this person. No dirt either, need to be clean. But, you know, some scars, that's just part of corporate life. And yeah, we'll have them be a little on the old side. Okay, what's my name? Oh shit. Didn't think of that. Let's go Chungus. It's always a good standby. Next. Okay. Billy. Damn it, it's too late. Oh wait, can I change my name? Or is it too late? Exactly, right? They're sitting on the 5:30 train to the city, but they have dreams. They know someday they're gonna get that penthouse apartment. They're gonna get that loft. So, let's go with Chungus.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Absolutely, yeah. It's kind of,
Not likely, bootlickers.
there you go. He's talking about me, I'm the bootlicker. Little does he know.
Jump.
He's about to unleash the greatest corporate sycophant in history. And yes, sorry, Cinelli, no Billy. By the time I saw your comment, I'd already entered it in. Didn't look like I could change it.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 9%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Indeed.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Oh, that's comforting.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
There we go.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
Ooh.
Now,
Sizable
my
bounty,
ship
you
is
say?
inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I wonder who I can contact to claim that bounty. In my first playthrough of the game, I do remember having various dialogue options to turn Phineas into the board. Now, given that I'm playing a corporate bootlicker, I'm going to try and do that. I want to see what happens. Is it like those RPGs where after presenting the basic outline of the quest, the NPC is like, will you accept the task? Will you help us
hear me?
slay the dragon? And if you say no, it just credits.
There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Alright, we're about to get into it. Oh yeah, you might notice that it's 30 FPS, and that's because I'm playing this on console, not PC.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot.
We landed on
I
it.
told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh, well,
unfortunate.
No sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh well. Waste not, want not.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. Yep, pretty standard controls, from what I remember. Love these cute little guys. I think, if I remember correctly, they're called sprats. They're kind of like little lizard dogs. Look at them. Adorable. Oh, Jesus. You know, I hear insurance premiums these days cost an arm and a leg, but that's taking it a bit too far. Alright. Basic stealth tutorial. Try not to get spotted by these guys. Wonder what happens if they do actually spot you. Ugh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh. Oh, I hate that sound every time you fall. Every time you fall, it sounds like you can just
Hey,
hear your
you.
legs snap
Come
underneath you. Oh, hello.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Okay, I'll patch this guy up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Alright, how are you feeling?
Thanks to you, I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You've tried the best. Now try Spacer's choice. What are the chances of a misfire there? What's this thing about marauders? What were you doing here? You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me a gun and I'll go get help. Someone grounded their ship illegally? I'll hunt them down for you.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful. It's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
There we go, that's
All
fine.
Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I do love how everyone communicates in marketing sound bites. But also, like, a 30% less, 30% decreased chance of misfiring didn't work too well for this guy, you can see. 30% less than 100% is still pretty high. Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Salt tuna? Because tuna wasn't salty enough.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Gotta protect those trade secrets. Alright, let's steal all this guy's stuff. After all, we don't give a shit about him. We are corporate raiders. We'll take anything that isn't nailed down. Oh, sorry. I meant to try and sneak. Let's grab that. Ooh, yes, thank you. Anything else? No, that's alright. Okay. Now let's... Boom!
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me?
That was a pretty good gag. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the Tactical Time Dilation (TTD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Okay, so hold A to continue. Excellent. Now, I need to fiddle with... Oh, okay, here we go. Take care of your TNL weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Beautiful. Alright, so he wants... Yep, saber, okay. There we go. Okay, let's be sneaky and stabby. Alright, that guy over there. I wager he won't see me if I sneak around here. How about you? Oh shit, I didn't think I'd instantly kill him. That's not bad. Okay. Yep. R.I.P. But hey, they're just marauders. They aren't corporate citizens anyway. They don't matter. Only the lives on the company books matter. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the amount of items used and speed up the process. Right. Fairly simple to understand. It's just pure stats. None of this fiddling around with a little representation of lock tumblers like in Oblivion. Or the minigame that they've been just copying since Fallout 3. Bethesda, that is. Okay, let's take this fast ration pill, pre-sliced bread. Oh yeah, later on, a bit later, I'll read some of the descriptions for these items, because the flavor text on some of these items is just excellent comedic writing. I did complain a little bit before about the politics of this game, but the writing in general is pretty top-notch. Okay. Now you don't you dare turn around, or I'll report you to corporate. Not that they have any jurisdiction, but still, I'll note an official objection. Hiya! Okay. It's a good idea, even if you're not planning to rely upon ranged weapons like me. It's a good idea to still pick up every gun you drop, because you need to be constantly repairing items in this game. And to do that, you can just salvage the parts from pretty much anything that's dropped, which is very handy. It means that it's not the case where you just have piles and piles of useless loot that you have to flog off for next to nothing in the shops, like, for example, Borderlands. It means that even the shittiest kind of lower tier pistol dropped by an enemy thug is still ultimately useful to you. Look at that, isn't she a beauty?
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
How dare you talk to me in that way? Don't you know who I am?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech.
Perish the thought.
Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad.
Makes me
I'd
sick.
slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Absolutely. It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. Yep.
Really? How is he?
Still a moron. I'm
Of course I
hoping you're a
am.
little brighter.
I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most
Cost-efficient
trusted
fury.
brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Okay, what... So many options here. Ooh, guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Damn straight.
Seriously? But those marauders will...
Feedback forms never lie.
You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Nothing gets me going like a laminated report. Here we go. Fleet-footed corporate warrior. Hiya! Okay, any stuff for me? Yep. Oh, okay, excellent. Yep, just take all of that. Beautiful. Okay, can I talk to you again?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Not just anyone has chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Oh, wow. That's really impressive. Can I buy you a drink later?
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
You know, nothing gets me excited like someone who knows how to fill out their paperwork in triplicate.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
A likely story. I'll be the
Hello,
judge of that.
Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah, one wonders how. What are you going to do, self-destruct? I mean, if I were to hazard a guess, I'm sure that Ada could just turn off life support. But then again, it's breathable atmosphere outside. I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to in
I
that
have
way.
been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, go ahead.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3.
I love the eyes.
1.
Nice touch. You realise we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
It's alright, our bluffs can't work all the time. I need to get the ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne's ship? Well, I know that.
I
Yes.
am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
That's it. I'm
Thank
being
you
a
for your
fucking...
patience.
being a
and
bastard.
For your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yep, how's that for a vicious circle? You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well
There you
done,
go.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
Time to
Our
press
main
F
drive
in the
suffered
chat
a
for
critical
Captain
power
Hawthorne.
failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage. The main drive's power regulator.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I understand. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
My ship is as unreliable as my tendency to follow up on customer satisfaction inquiries. You gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. That's exactly what I want to hear. Music to my ears. Okay, now let's like some pips. Every time you level up, get skills. Every skilling grows as it improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read the skill description to see what they are. Okay. Right. So I'm going to sink some points into melee. There we go, we'll increase that. Dodge. Dodge skill increases the distance travel when dodging and reduces the duration of harmful status effects. Ooh, that seems quite important for a melee-focused character, so I'll throw a bunch into that. Perfect block. Block, but just before you get hit to stagger your attacker. Okay. Right. Oh, no, I need to... Yeah, there we go. I need to cement my things. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Beautiful. During this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Company power is not to be wasted on personal projects. Absolutely. Everything for the company. Okay. So now I've got to choose a perk. What do I get? 50 plus 50% base health. Tactical time. Damage when alone in party. Now I think I will need companions actually to help me plug up the holes in my range damage, so I won't pick that. Plus 20% sprint speed. Weapon armor durability loss. That's annoying, but not urgent. Plus 15% companion crit chance. Plus 5 base armor rating. Additional ammo stock. Carrying capacity. Oh, that's pretty good. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. 50% XP from companion kills, vendor prices. So nothing really compelling here. Let's give me additional carrying capacity. Yeah, it looks like the next tier of skills is going to be more useful. Okay. So there we go. We've taken care of our ship. Now we just need to find some way to get it off the ground.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
It is now!
You sure walked in it like it was your ship.
Yeah.
And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You see, I didn't own it before it landed. I've taken possession of it afterwards, so really, it's not legitimate for you to levy a fine on me that I did not incur. That would be the responsibility of the previous Captain Hawthorne. I'm Captain Hawthorne too. You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Do you take down payments in wanton violence? On the one hand, being a bastard makes me want to pick that one, but I'm a corporate bootlicker and these guys are corporate enforcers, so I might have to pick, I might have to just be honest with them.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders.
Oh, lucky me.
If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
And I do believe she'll spend the entire game here. I can come back in 20 hours and she'll still be inspecting the crime scene. Always putting off that report, eh? Here we go. So now we're exploring the wide open world. Okay. Now the levels aren't as oh, shit. Damn it, I just accidentally used one of my few healing items. I thought that was sprint. No, okay, it's left stick. But yeah, the levels aren't as expansive as one might expect from other RPGs, or, you know, Fallout New Vegas for that matter. But I think that in general there's more detail, and that there's more care taken in composing the world. So I think on balance, that's probably preferable. There we go, Primal Hide. Oop. Oi! No! Damn it, I got stuck. Alright, come on then. Oh, there we go. This is some real Matrix shit. Okay, okay. Now where is its weak spot? Oh, Primal Ravager misses its mother. That's so sad. Oh, it's blocking. Okay, let's do a power attack. Hiya! Okay. There we go. I've unlocked perfect blocks. Anytime you block just doesn't... Yeah, alright. I've got to work on that. Obviously, I didn't develop that skill at all in my prior playthrough since I used mostly long weapons. Okay, I'm going to try... What's the... Yeah, one-handed melee. I'm going to try using this two-handed melee solution. See if this works a bit better. Oh, Trip Blade. Special effect bleed. Old MacDonald had a trip blade. E-I-E-I-O. And with the blade he killed a sprat. E-I-E-I-O. From the Ballad of the Choosy Spacer. Alright. What's the flavor text? There we go. Does this have a special effect? Knockdown. Alright. That might be better. Who knows? Oh, Spin's got nothing in it. Just teasing me. Okay. Bit cartridge, energy cell, patched low pressure helmet. Yep. Excellent. I'll take that. Oh, this guy's sleeping. Shit. I ruined my advantage. Oh no! Oh shit. Oh, fuck this. I'm out of here. Oh god. I'm in way over my head. I remember Primal Behemoths. I won't be able to fight those guys for a number of levels yet. Oh, fuck off! Leave me alone! I may have gotten into some trouble. Oh good, they've de-aggroed. Oof, Jesus. Not exactly subtle, but hey. As long as we reduce the bottom line for the board, we're okay. Come on. Come on. Holy shit! Seems a bit intense for a melee strike. Blew off all of his limbs. Okay. Let's get some money. Some nice bit cartridges. Gotta love that. Okay, what's over here? I wish there was some way to zoom in. I can just peek and have a little sticky beak to see what's down the coast here, but let's go have a look-see before we head up to the town and inquire about getting a new power regulator. Oh. Okay. Easy there, puppies. Let's see if I can get you a quick... Oh! Bang. Okay, real talk, is melee OP? Because I seem to be doing rather well for myself so far. Much better than I was in fact anticipating. Maybe it's because I put so many points in it, but this is turning out to be a bit of a walk in the park so far. But, you know, I might jinx myself for life's little ouchies. Beautiful. Okay, look at this. One wonders about the story of this ship. But, yeah, it looks like it's been stripped bare. Cigarette lighter, heavy ammo. Ah, light ammo, spacious choice. The most cost-effective solution to any threat. And if you're anything like me, that's the main thing to consider. Ah, here we go. So this is a direct reference to Bitcoin, the bit cartridges. Cartridge storing an amount of bits used as currency in the colonies. And it's not just the name. Just listen to the flavor text here. Bits are an electronic currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate mint frames back on Earth. They consist of non-duplicatable codes and ciphers, and can be transferred from one cartridge to another. Just as in our world, you know, Bitcoin can be transferred from one wallet to another. In case you don't know, there are some people who mine Bitcoin by setting computers, very high-powered computers, to run algorithms in order to generate Bitcoin. So typically, it requires apparently a lot of GPU power. So Bitcoin miners typically would put together multiple computers with, you know, like SLI bridged, you know, intense graphics cards, like GTX 2080s or something, you know, 2 of them, in a machine just to generate Bitcoins. Yeah, I know, it's completely mental. The worst thing about it, though, is the environmental cost. Bitcoin mining is a dreadful carbon emission footprint. And it doesn't accomplish very much, except, you know, get a few people rich. Or at least it did back when Bitcoin speculation was a fevered market. Nowadays, I mean, I think the Bitcoin price is still fairly high. But it wasn't like a few years back when, you know, you hold one Bitcoin and then suddenly the thing you paid, say, $900 for it now has a value of $20,000.
Whoa, hey.
Who's working at the tannery?
Hello, corporate troopers.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Oh yeah, you better not be, or I'll fucking report you to your supervisor. Think of the bottom line! Let's talk to Silas.
Don't go
here.
ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
I'm aware. Marauder's scum. How do you know I'm not a Marauder? Let's
You
test
talk
him.
too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
There you go.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Oh yeah. Do they pay you to chat with strangers?
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to make... This place looks like... There we go. Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Always junior. You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
You're absolutely right. Just keep on working and don't complain at all. And if you even think about unionizing, I've got my stick there to teach you a lesson.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay, pretty
Look,
easy.
You obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I'm looking to get into middle management myself. Depends on the work.
Edgewater is a
Oh,
company
from your
town,
job?
board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery.
As it should be.
None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
Absolutely.
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
See, we prefer not to use the terms renting grave sites. You know, it has a bit of a negative connotation about it. We think of it as entombment as a service. You know, ongoing care. And the thing about ongoing care and ongoing service for preserving the corpses of your loved ones, it entails an ongoing fee. So it's only reasonable to, you know, charge a fee for that. Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill.
Sounds like someone's been
Bodies
slacking.
won't bury themselves, you know?
Well, not yet. I have to run my patent by the board, but, you know, maybe we'll get to that. Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Ah. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
I'm sure we'll figure that out soon. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Oh yeah, I'll go talk to him first, because I won't have to go through a loading screen.
Yeah?
Something else I wanted to ask you. The town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, Those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been a junior inhumer, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Would you describe the air around a cemetery as fresh? I don't know. You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah.
Ah!
Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
That's theft. I feel like he had more to say to me.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Hey, about those fees, I got a question
Yeah?
for you. Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
No reason. The Hope isn't a rumor. I'm real. It's real. I'm living proof. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us? Let's go with that one.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Always with the slogans. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look,
So
I
70
don't
years
know
ago.
what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question? Well, you know, as a corporate employee, I know that you can't ask.
Something I can do for you?
There's danger in asking too many questions. Curious thing, like, you know, as far as calling the colonist ship the Hope is fairly blunt symbolism as far as it goes, you know? And the Hope was lost 70 years ago, never to be found, and people are just trudging along, you know, stuck in a holding pattern for their lives. This game, you could argue this game is essentially capitalist realism, the video game, in which everyone just accepts the naturalness of a corporate order. Well, given that the corporations own the towns, and there's complete vertical integration in that they run the shops, and they have a monopoly on the selling of their own products within the shops, you know, they own the planet that the shops are hosted on. It reminds me of a line from Kropotkin, where he says that in the name of free contract, the worker is forced to accept feudal obligations. This game points out that classic argument that a capitalism stripped of regulation and of inhibition transforms into a kind of advanced feudalism. And we see that here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I don't know, this guy seems pretty convincing. If the resistance needs another gun, I am for hire. And that is true, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Nothing like joining a resistance movement and getting paid in tuna. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Absolutely not. What do you need done? It's got 75 bits, that's not bad.
They have sent a scout. Prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Oh, those mechanical bastards!
The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I'm going after this mechanical scout. I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember that from engineering.
Go on.
Alright, let's have a look at his other questions before... What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially?
And unofficially?
Unofficially. Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
So this person sounds like a go-getter. Sounds like someone who's lifted himself up by his own bootstraps. You know, I'm very impressed by this young man. Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Aha! He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Literally a couple of bits, that's 2. That's not even enough to get a 0G brew. A brew that's good for what ails you. Okay, now let's switch to the... let's take care of the robot. Should be fairly easy to do. And I'm pretty sure it's outside, so I don't have to go through another loading screen. Okay, no, I can't grab onto ledges. Where is this synthetic sentry, this malevolent mechanical thing? Aha. Oi!
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Okay, I don't have the engineering skill for that. Are you damaged? This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Oh, I should do that right away.
Damage to navigation systems detected. attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
This is so sad. Can we get an F in the chat for damaged mechanical sentry? Shaking my head. We do live in a society. Light ammo, heavy ammo. Ooh. What's in here? Some heavy ammo, some light ammo, some frozen dinner, all in one. Featuring signature sauce, bestseller, fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes, and spiced mock apples. Looks like it's all in the one thing. Pre-sliced bread, algae lager. Mushrooms and algae come together in the best cold brewed beer you've ever tasted. Taste the flavour of the Rocky Mountain. Purple berry flavoured Tripicale tea brewed using soda water. Now, if that doesn't get your mouth watering, then I don't know what would. Extra carbonated, so that you know it's parasite free. Beautiful. Get that in my gullet. Ooh, what's this? Gourmet saltuna fillets. Look at this. Tarmac and cheese. Cooks in less time than it takes a space pilot to land. Excluding crashes and, it's hard to read the rest of that. Force majeures. Pick up light pistol and Nico pad. Yeah, the flavor text for some of these items is quite good. I mean, that's not... Oh, here we go. I'll go back and grab this. Might be something useful in here. Oi! Okay. This is a bit cartridge, pickaxe. It's like a spike with a handle. Exactly like that. Armor parts. Okay, excellent. This bloody thing. Alright, looks like I've picked apart everything in here that I can loot. Time to head back to Ludwig and tell him the good news. The robot uprising, it's not happening today. Not on my watch. Not on the watch of Space's Choice. Alright, could probably whack this thing in one go. Boom. That's what you get for loitering on Space's Choice property, friend. And you. That's what you get. Tarmac and cheese, tartarus sauce, Space's chore. Ooh, what's this? Ethology log. Terra Ray mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Space's Choice ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week, I've decided to study Terra Ray mating habits. The female Terra Rays leave their nesting area in the morning, and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects, and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Seems like Gerald here has been slacking off. I'm afraid I'm going to have to report this to your supervisor, and your pay will be docked accordingly. If there's anything I can't stand, it's tardiness and failing to report delays with sufficient cause to your supervisor. Because after all, as we always say, you've tried the best, now try the rest. Space's Choice.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
It's probably for the best.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
Tell me more.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Beautiful. You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
This guy thinks on his feet.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay, let's see what I can get from this place. Steel bypass shunt. Oh, okay, let's pick this. Criminal activities. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Oh, well. I don't want to steal Space's choice property. So maybe I'll use it somewhere else. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. Okay, I want to see if I can upgrade this wacky stick I've got. Install mod. Oh, I don't have a mod yet. Tinker, repair. Okay. Weapon parts. Oh, I don't have any weapon parts. Breakdown. Ah, okay. I can break down these pistols. Breakdown. 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 Okay, so I should have enough parts to repair. There we go. So not enough to upgrade it yet, but that's okay. It's doing pretty well for me so far. Alright, let's go see the other guys. About the debt that they owe. Ooh, actually, before we go in. Weapon parts. I'm sure the owner won't mind me poking around. Mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life. Genuine, fermented 100% mock apple cause. Dehydrated water. Now this is innovation. This is true innovation. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Beautiful. Gourmet saltuna fillets. Saltuna, special blend of herbs and spices, packed in oil and loaded with sodium. That's what I like to hear. Tartar sauce. 0G brew. Ah, it's a brew that's good for what ails you. I should be able to pick this now. Bit cartridge. Dervish Mist. Oh, okay. That actually might be a handy thing to use. It increases movement speed and melee attack speed. That's good for a character like mine. Oh, I need more mag picks. Alright, let's go see the beautiful town of Edgewater. A Spacer's Choice community. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Just in case you haven't got it from the stupid shit I've been saying, I'm role-playing as a corporate bootlicker, having played this game once before and gone for the more left-wing option. I'm seeing how the other half live. Oh, there's nothing like leveling up immediately upon entering a town. Let's just nick this quickly. Oh, can I get... Ah. Okay. How the fuck am I meant to get in there? Sadly not as Billy, no. No, I have let the squad down in that sense. Adreno, bit cartridge, pickaxe. Alright. If only you'd squeaked in just a couple of seconds earlier with that. Although I'm sure you actually typed it in, but just the latency meant that it was, you know, delayed a few seconds before it turned up on my screen. So this is...
Day at the cannery.
Yep.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Ah, he's right. Oh, that was it. I was expecting a little bit more. Okay, so there's the barbershop. We need to go there to see one of the people about a debt. Hello, corporate guard.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Absolutely.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Ah. Well, okay, looks like... I mean, we all know what it's like to be quarantined inside a building, you know, worrying about giving the plague to everyone else, so probably wouldn't be a great idea for me to open that door, huh? Place looks pretty spiff, except for the fucking marks on the floor. Look at this! This is not what I would call Spacer's Choice presentation quality. Excuse me, sir, where is a form? I wish to submit it to your supervisor. I'm going to complain about the appearance.
Anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Your floor is crawling with germs.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
And managerliness, as we know from SpongeBob. Relax, I'm clean. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures? Or I can show you my hands. About to catch these hands. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company.
You're goddamn right.
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Fair enough.
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I will make sure upon the event of my death that I will not be laggardly in my reporting to you, sir. Silas sent me to... Oh, hold on, I think I'll follow up. Prepare your remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does.
Oh, naturally.
We make you presentable.
Speaking of burials, Silas asked me to collect your fees.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Alas. You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute.
Simply will not do.
I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
As is only just. I don't care. Pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Don't be so hard. No, I can't say that. I don't care. Pay up.
With what? My own blood?
If necessary.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Oh, that's no good. I mean, it's not like you can expect the government to come in here and bail you out. I mean, what do you think this is?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Market rate's not great on those.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything. Oh, okay, I don't have...
Much obliged.
I don't have the thing yet. Well, let's poke around. Hope you don't mind me looking over your shit. See if you have anything good. Look at this! The man tells me that he has no money, and 37 bits are just sitting here in this cabinet. Within easy reach of his paying customers, I might add. Look, and this enterprising gentleman has 2 bits on him. You know? A sufficiently innovative barber, and this person has 3. An innovative barber will have nicked them by now. But let's have... The fuck is that? Letter from Phyllis. Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. The shame of it. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. See, there's an enterprising and innovative suggestion. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't write to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. I mean, hopefully, Turpentine, you'd buy that for more than $1. Hopefully you'd buy that for the amount of bits required to pay this fucking delinquent's gravesite fees.
What can I do for you?
Maybe I can talk about the teeth. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I walked into the next room and read your notepad sitting on the desk.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Now, moral objections, as you know, are prohibited under Spacer's Choice Regulation, paragraph 6, subsection CD. So, I won't hear any of that. I'm sure he won't miss them. They're probably worth a few bits, yeah.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Absolutely you can. You're going to have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Excellent. Well, looks like he's earned the right to continue living, at least for the next 6 months. Here. All this talk of gravesite fees and of earning the right for medical treatment is somewhat eerie in the time of coronavirus.
You read the latest report?
Now, he said that he'd stashed that special robot-killing weapon behind a toilet. Is it here? Ah, here we go. Ludwig's bundle. This is tiny, whatever this is. Find Ludwig's secret weapon. Oh, I can't get in here. What have we got? Oh, I leveled up, I forgot. Let's say, what have we got? Unlock TDT location hit effects. Okay, let's whack 5 points into that. We'll get that bonus thing. Defense. Oh, yeah, okay. Unlock the ability to leap, dodge forward. Yep. Apply. Excellent. Now, how do I dodge? Oh, okay, I just jump forward, right. I don't have a perk, that's for the next level. Okay. Neutral across the board, excellent. Double-click jump when moving forwards to leap forward. Ah, here we go. Oh. There we go, it's like the thing they patched in for Hanzo.
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable. That's me.
The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Yes, I'm Chungus.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And I am too. I am also one of those. Something going on here that I should know about? Could have fooled me. All I see are a bunch of drunken slobs and one ugly bartender. Let's try perception.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah. We've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you.
I stand with Spacer's Choice.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Absolutely. What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts.
Oh, it's absolutely disgusting.
Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Absolutely.
Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I feel like someone should talk to the corporate supervisors about them. To answer your question, Turpy, I am playing, I'm role-playing as a corporate bootlicker, as opposed to the sort of the more, like, communist character that I played through the first time. So I have put my build, I've put points into strength, dexterity, and to temperament, and I've taken points away from charm. So I won't be able to, you know, to charm my way out of fighting. So I'm an unlikable, but competent, melee-focused corporate enforcer. I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to
Exactly.
talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
I like the sound of this man already. You say that like it's a good thing. There's something else I wanted to... It is a good
Go
thing,
ahead.
so I'm not going to say that. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Well, in that case, I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G.
It's a brew. They're good for what
Anyhow,
else you.
whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
And that is not sad at all. That is heroic. The dedication to the company.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
Yeah, no one does. Suppose we've all got to do our jobs.
And be satisfied with our lot in life.
Exactly.
I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
We'll go see him in a second, actually. So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to... There's no need to be rude.
And there's no need for you to pry either.
Oh, well, fine. I don't have the persuasion to get her to open up, so I guess I'll just leave. Nope, I can't take that stuff because it's company property. I can't steal from that. As tempting as this is, I can't... Oh, here we go. Plain and pure water. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's water! Now with 11% more natural water flavouring. Refreshing. Steal, spaces, chore. I can't do any of this. Now this is going to be interesting. My not being able to steal company property is going to be... it's going to be interesting to see how that affects the rest of the playthrough. Though, this kind of corporate ethic doesn't inhibit me from stealing the property of filthy marauder scum. After all, they gave up their rights to own property when they started marauding. Okay. Spacer's Choice General Store. Hello.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Nah. Don't have the stomach for it. I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Got some questions
Go right
for
ahead.
you. What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now?
Yes, you are.
It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Yeah, it's just the answer I wanted to hear. Telling yourself that won't make it true. I'm glad you're so optimistic. You can't be serious. No one in their right mind would want to live here. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. I'm glad you're so optimistic.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this.
Absolutely.
I don't get paid for banter. Is there something you needed?
I could pay you extra for banter if you'd like.
Go right ahead.
So, about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
What's your opinion on wearing masks? Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy.
Absolutely.
Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Except that, to speak out of character, except that is by definition special selection, not natural selection, but whatever. Seems fair? Absolutely, that seems fair.
It is better than fair. It's company policy. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Let's see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Absolutely. Commerce, my friend. It's the lubricant of the universe. Okay, so because I'm not charming, I'm going to actually pay more. Your bits... Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, this is all a bit expensive. And these are guns anyway. I'm looking for telescoping stuff. No, that's basically what I've got. Armor. Woo! Look at that. Maxwell, 4,000 bits. Jesus, I wonder if I can see someone in this town for a official Space's Choice Company loan. What can I sell? Yeah, I'm not going to get much for any of this. Hunting rifle, yeah, it's not even worth selling. Oh well. Now, the lightheadedness comes from drinking the water with an extra 11% water flavoring. It's just the effect of all the extra added hydration, you know, value for money. Look at this. Look at this derelict worker. You should get back to your post, young man. Just, you know, in order to fine you, I'm going to take these items. Exactly. It's disgusting sleeping on the job. Damaged letter. Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. See, there's a lack of personal responsibility for her own health there. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. Freeloader. Disgusting. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest, say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. And that objectively means that she was a failure as a person. It's better than moral judgment. It's company policy. And, ooh. I wonder how many... Oh, shit. Oh, no! I stole it! Oh, it was a force of habit. I stole company property. Oh. What button on this controller is self-flagellate? I need to be punished for my communist behavior. I'm sorry. I'll pay the fine.
Heard something outside the walls today.
It is so sad, but company policy forbids us to have empathy for people who fail to be proper persons. Now, this is an interesting place. This is the church.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Absolutely.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
I'm sure it does. Pick up OSI vial. Okay, it's not stealing, so I can take it. A free sample.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
Yeah!
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
I've got my eye on you, resident. If I see you out there deserting like some kind of deserting deserter, then I'll know what to do. I'll find you. Here we go, here's the vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I like this guy, he's a real go-getter. I'm looking for a... How did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
But a trapped animal is 50% more productive, according to Space's Choice surveys.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Just wait till you hear what their religion is. Isn't it your job to raise that? Yeah. Sounds like you're terrible at your job, Vicar.
No, I am not. Though there is something to your accusation. It is wrong for me to succumb to distress. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Seriously, that's what you're selling here? I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to? So what's your part in all this, besides counseling people, or pretty weak religion you got there? Follow a preordained plan? Sounds like a lot of fun. It does sound like a lot of fun.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding.
Oh, damn, you got me excited
Seriously,
for a second
though,
there.
to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
To change the subject, I'm looking for a power regulator. But just before we move on to that, just to step out of character for a second, I'd like to point out that the interesting thing about this religion is that it's a kind of materialist religion, literally created to pacify any possible striving for a better standard of life. You know, the ethical injunction of this religion is literally to accept one's place, to not question. It has its analogues in traditional religions, obviously, but you know, it turns out to it literally is an ideology which justifies the status quo. So there's the kind of the subtle criticism there of corporate philosophy, if you can call it that. You know, motivational speaking. You know, without the kind of the trappings of a religious framework, these are the sorts of ideas you actually do find in speakers like, you know, Gary Vaynerchuk and those guys who tell you that, you know, that the only thing you need to succeed is hard work and you just need to do it yourself. There are no such things as systemic. There is no system, basically. There are no systemic pressures preventing people from achieving what they want to do. It's only a lack of personal moral fiber.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Oh? I've been outside, I'm not impressed, and I can handle myself better than a vicar. Sick burn.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Oh, a handsome sum, you say? I'm interested. Oh, literally the first dialogue option. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion.
My discretion is
It's
reasonably
a handwritten
priced.
journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Just incidentally, I know that this book, from my earlier playthrough, I know that this book is written by a heretical iconoclast author, or at least one who's like a proto-iconoclast thinker. I think that the name Bakonu is a subtle reference to the thinker M. Bakonu. I think it's a subtle reference to the thinker Mikhail Bakunin, who was an anarchist philosopher who was a contemporary of Marx, and who famously had arguments with Marx in the Industrial Working Men's Association, the group of which they were both members. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
No, but the private consumption of learned individuals, that's totally fine. Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Yes, I'm essentially being subcontracted, so that's fine. You make a compelling argument. Maybe I'll get your book and sell it to someone else. Compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Excellent. Okay, well, it seems that every person I ask about the power regulator is pointing me in the same direction. So it's looking like pretty soon I'm going to have to go to the cannery and talk to this Reed Thompson. Sounds like a fine, upstanding fellow if his office is in a tower on the top of the cannery. I'm impressed with anyone who can arise to such a distinction. Ooh, mag picks. Maintenance division. Ooh.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
I know how you feel.
Oh, that's it? We're all feeling pretty low these days. Where are your fucking masks? You're not social distancing.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Privatized police, gotta love it.
Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
See, there's a little bit of subtle satire, and satire which is actually satire, by the way. Grand Theft Auto. On privatized policing and why police should never be privatized. How private interests pervert the natural course of justice. If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire. For a modest fee.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay. Got some questions
as long
for
as
you.
your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Oh, of course. Wouldn't want to stray beyond that. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Oh, I might be able to turn him in. Hold on, he's a scientist. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice Constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
I do like how the NPCs so far are ducking my attempts to just frankly tell them the truth about who Phineas Wells is by assuming that I'm lying. It's a bit of a clever way to dodge the fact that the game is trying to steer you in one direction. If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect on that bounty.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Can you direct me to the nearest board authority? Alright, so... Oh, I assumed you were my nearest board authority.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints.
As the Borg.
So unless
basically
you're
the same
carrying Wells's
thing.
finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Aha. Alright, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Oh, okay. That's a little further on in the game.
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker.
Aha.
Something else I can do for you?
A cheery person. Ooh, use terminal. Space's choice property, terminal access, welcome Constable Reyes. Bounty records. All bounties posted by Edgewater Constabulary have been authorized by Space's choice. View bounties, yep, open bounties. Ah, so these are the bounties I just received, okay. Let's read about Guillaume and Trim. Former Space's Choice Associate Mechanic terminated from his position. Constable's memo. The Space's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination and Restitution has filed a writ of execution. Private companies being allowed to execute employees. Gotta love it. For Guillaume, Gil and Trim, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gil and Trim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Space's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Space's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. Okay, well, that looks like I meet that rather high bar. So who's this? Doc Maybelle Burgess. Former Space's Choice physician, abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater. At large and considered dangerous. Constable's memo. They fired a writ of execution for Doc Mabel Burgess. Doc Mabel is wanted for 3 counts of larceny. 2 for each parcel of a stolen adrenatime, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. See, the crime isn't leaving. You're allowed to leave, right? You know, this is a corporate outpost, right? The corporation respects the freedom of the individual, right? You're allowed to leave, but if you do leave, as a valued member of the Space's Choice family, you are in fact stealing. You are stealing the role that you occupied from the Space's Choice colony. So when you'll be comforted to know that when you're executed by private bounty hunters or recently deputized the guys with itchy trigger fingers, you'll be happy to know that it's not because of your desertion, right? The company respects your right to freely leave, but it's because you stole yourself. Bertie Cotton. Bertie Cotton, former vicar, acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. That's what OSI, the religion, stands for, by the way. Stationed to the Edgewater Vicarage. Suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague. At large and dangerous. The Space's Choice Department of Retirement... Oh, it's the same thing. The Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined a response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Space's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you. Okay, excellent. Well, now that we have some context,
We had some better rations.
let's go and rub these people out from existence. Double checking that this is in fact what I'm doing. Fistful of digits, yeah. Right. Ugh. Let's go and enforce these regulations, everyone. Alright, I'll be back in just a sec. Just gonna get a can of drink from the fridge. Oh shit, sorry Turpentine, I only brought 1 can. And yeah, it is a water flavoured drink. It's a sparkling water with lime and lemon. Unfortunately, it isn't Space's Choice, so you know, I am being a bit disobedient by not drinking company beverage. It does say here it is at least 11% more water flavoured. Alright, let's go for a stroll. Talk to Silas first.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You know, for you first, I know you buried him. I heard he took his own life. You mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess. I heard he took his own life.
Sorry mess behind. I slashed 5% off his burial fees on account of him missing half his head. Was the least I could do.
Sorry, you gave him an unauthorized discount. I'm gonna have to report you to your supervisor. You don't think his working conditions had anything to do with it? Of course not! I will not even ask such a question. His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's just going to say the same thing. I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you run into any trouble.
Okay, I'm still working on it. Alright, so I've got half the fees, but it looks like I have to get all of them before I can give them to him. Kinetic notion, lime and lemon flavor. Oh, yeah, too much flavor. I know it is a little bit risque for me to have so much flavor. You know, it might give me too many creative ideas, but the water flavor is predominant, if that makes you feel better. Oh, shit. I'm not sure that I can fight this primal behemoth yet. So I'm going to run in the other direction. Ah! Oh! The trouble about taking the fall damage is that it sounds like your shins are snapping beneath you every time, even if it's just a little bit of damage. So it definitely sounds a lot worse than it is. Hmm? Oh, shit. I don't want that marauder to see me. There you go. I think he's going to walk over here and then... Yeah. Let's see if I can quickly take him out before he realizes. Never mind. Ah! Okay, let's break this down for parts. Excellent. Huh! Huh! Got him. Okay. Let's put that away. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Should be a whole bunch of people around here. Okay. I can hear a dog. Or a canid. Thankfully, the canids don't behave like the dogs in The Last of Us, and they can smell you from cover. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Not sure I'm going to be able to find a way to do this stealthily. I might just have to run and gun it. Okay, here goes nothing. Hiya! Whoa! Okay. Oh, the dog's here. Excellent. Oh, I have to push X to climb up the ladder. Oops. There we go. Hunting rifle, excellent. 30 Cotton's finger. Okay. Where are they shooting from? Ah, mag pick, excellent. Okay, so they're shooting from over there to the right. Let's see if I can't jump down. Alright. Ah, there we go. There's one. Oi, come here! There we go. So it seems this playstyle, unless I'm just doing it wrong, it seems this playstyle is going to be fairly expensive on the health items, because... Jesus Christ. So I'm going to have to work on upping my natural health regen, I think. Spade. It's not just a suit in a deck of cards anymore. There we go. It is getting a bit violent, but I mean... How else am I meant to deal with deserters? You can't reason with them. If they were reasonable, then they never would have abandoned the Spacer's Choice property and the low, low prices that you can find only in a Spacer's Choice settlement. So, you know, you have to tell me, what am I expected to do? Cool. Bit cartridge. Excellent. I'll break down this revolver. There we go. Okay, so item repair. What's my condition? 50. Oh, okay. I do need to repair this. How do I? Oh, I can't repair it. Okay. Oops. Put that pistol away. Let's put a trip blade at the front. Ah, here we go. I can repair it from this window, maybe? 86%, that's still good. Do need to get better armor, though. Adreno medical skill. How to repair, please. Oh, options, here we go. Ah, repair, excellent. Oh, I can't do it? Shit. Looks like I need more weapon parts. What have you got? Heavy ammo, trip blade, excellent. I'll break that down for parts. Thank you kindly for your donation to Spacer's Choice Justice. Okay, so... Ooh. There's potentially items up there I missed. And I would be derelict in my duties if I didn't repossess as much properties from these marauding scum as I can. So that was mock apple juice I just picked up in case anyone didn't have enough time to read that. Look at this. A nice, beautiful, leisurely stroll. Primal Brute, Ooh, Jesus. Not sure I want to get into a fight with these fellas yet. I think I need to level up a little bit. Or at least get a better whacking stick. Things were a little bit easier at combat right at the beginning, but... Oh, hello. Look at this absolute unit. It's just a blob. Leather boa. That is a leather boa that has eaten too many birds, in my opinion. Look at this lad. Leather boa hide. A thin strip of genuine leather boa skin. Leather boa hide is used for low and mid-tier fashion accessories. They also make great whips. But why would you want a whip? Really, give me one good reason? One good reason for a whip. I can't think of one. Can you? Ah! There you go, I'll whip myself for being careless with company property like that. Okay. Oh, can I get... Excellent. Pick up ambidextrin. Gourmet saltuna fillets. Beautiful. Armor parts. It's true. I did get what I asked for. Just make a whip. Well, there you go. That is one good reason. Necklace. A pretty necklace, if you're into that sort of thing. This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There is something on it. A pretty something. Look at it! It does say that, I guess. Ooh, what's in it? Ollie Ollie Toxi-free. Okay. Picked up that. What's this? Sleep in bed. No time for sleep. Justice needs to be done. Now this place is not being kept up to Spacer's Choice Company standards, I can tell you that. 2-hour energy brew. Oh, a vending machine. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics. Vending machines offer a variety of items for purchase, mostly from one company. Hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Ah, yeah, I need to unlock that. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Okay. Good to know. So I can't sell anything to it yet. Or can I? Oh, I can. Excellent. Sell value 0.63 of a bit. Get fucked. I mean, the market decides the value. So I have to respect it. Because that's what the market wants. Whew. Came dangerously close there to saying something I was going to regret. But yeah, I'm glad you dig the score, man, because you're going to be hearing it for quite a while. If you wish to continue following on with the future streams I do playing this game. Here we go. Hack. Oh, I don't have the bypass shunts needed. Look at this. Dissenters in our midst. Philosophist. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Disgusting. Look at these barbarous monsters. But to be a bit more serious, as I'm sure Turpy might be able to recognize, these posters here are reminiscent of, you know, late 19th century, early 20th century colonial art. Depicting, you know, racist caricatures of savage populations. Savage in inverted quotes, obviously. Because that itself is a colonial concept. Alright. Looks like I'll come back here with more bypass jumps to get into that stuff. So yeah, the analogy between the kind of the corporate outpost here and like the explicit invocation of colonialist imagery kind of suggests in a more subtle way, rather than just beating you over the head with it, the analogy between this kind of advanced, totally privatized or libertarian capitalism and feudalism. The more libertarian a capitalist system gets, the more it resembles feudalism with technology. In the name of free contract, the worker is forced to accept feudal obligations, in Kropotkin's phrase. Okay. I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky and use a gun here. There we go. Oh shit, I didn't mean to use that. Cop that. You marauding scum, give back company property. Come on. Oh shit. I'm gonna run out of health if I keep doing that. Let's try using this weapon. Oi! Jesus, that was pretty good. I can't even see what I'm taking. The preview window didn't open up. It's still a bit rough. I mean, I'm sure that this is gonna get like that. It's gonna get a bit easier when I get some melee-specific perks and some better armor, definitely, to reduce all that incoming damage. But things are a bit touch and go right now with the combat, playing as a melee-focused character. I mean, obviously, me allowing myself to shoot that little explosive barrel demonstrates that I'm not going to be purely melee. I will be occasionally using ranged weapons where it makes sense to do so. Where melee is just going to be like writing my own suicide note. But it seems like this stated preference of mine might get me into a bit of hot water. So we'll just see. In fact, I might just quickly pop off a save, just in case this combat up here is going to get a bit dicey. Oh, right, I have to actually push the save button to save. Here we go. Ah, yeah, that's my old character, Isocrates. Spelt like apple, Isocrates. Tossball card Kyle Radu. A collectible tossball card. Might be able to sell that for a bit or two to a collector. Hiya! Haha! Cop that. There you go, I now know how a perfect block works. I so did not intend to do that. But hey, it was effective. I can't argue with results. This ring has an unidentified gemstone inset into its metal accent frame. It's probably not going to let you buy a new spaceship, but it's definitely worth a few bits. You might notice that the screen is a little bit hazy. It's an interesting thing. When explosions go off too near your head, it does simulate the kind of disorientation. And that's an interesting effect. Tossable card Brandon Rosser. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Heavy weapon stealth skills. Marauder armor. This heavy power armor has been retrofitted to be even more durable and insulating. Plus it has a nice scarf. I'm going to break it down though. I need the armor parts right now, and I probably shouldn't be using a heavy set given my build. I think I need to prioritize speed. I'll need to balance speed and damage reduction, so I'm probably going to be looking for a medium armor set, if I can. Because I don't want to be so clumsy, given that I have to be sort of jumping around and throwing my melee weapon about wildly in order to survive with this playstyle I've chosen. Shock Cannon. The Shock Cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. That's just what I like to hear. Efficiency. Okay, sleep. Sleep is for deserters, my friend. My time is company time. Necklace. Yep. Gourmet Saltuda fillets. Ooh, just like Byzantium. Spacer's Corona. I can't tell whether that's a pack of ciggies or what. Some light and heavy ammo. Standard stuff. Can I get in? Ah, damn, I'm one mag pick shy. Fuck. Oh, well, I'll come back for you. Looks like there's some... Oh, shit, enemies right there. Well, hopefully they have a mag pick on them. Okay. Well, my stealth skill is meant to be fairly decent for my level, so hopefully I can find some way to sneak up. There we go. He's turned his back. Don't look at me. Ah, 2 for 1! And I got them without alerting these guys. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. No, don't look! Okay. Don't look, just turn around. Don't investigate, please. There we go. There we go. Come here, you! Now that was not the most efficient use of company resources. Patched low pressure helmet. Ooh, lockpick plus 5. Wonder if I can learn to speak today. A small percentage of weapons and armor you find are considered pristine, so they have higher values. Excellent. Heavy ammo, trip blade. Breakdown for parts. Excellent. Okay, let's go back and have a look at what these fellas had. Requisition the stolen property they have. Disgusting. Okay, resident. Ah, another slacker sleeping on the job. How about you? Alright, Emerald Vale Community Center. Ah, I know I'll be coming back to this place. So I won't do what I did in the last playthrough and accidentally clear out places while exploring that I have to come back to later to do for story reasons anyway. So with hindsight, I can now know to ignore that. But I'm going to head this way for one of my bounty targets. Oh shit. That doesn't sound terribly inviting, honestly. I'm not sure that I'm ready to go up against high-level melee creatures right about now. Oh, hello. These folks might have something interesting. Knock knock. Who's there? It's your leg! There you go, helicopter. Perfect block, baby! Century Saber. Ooh. Coated with Spacer's Choice patented never dull finish. This blade stays durable for at least 20 swings. Wow. Break it down. Corporation Service Award. A medium-sized award, typical of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom rests? You will never know. But I can only imagine what sort of wondrous feats that were done by the person that this marauder stole that medal off. They couldn't possibly have earned it themselves. Tossboard card Matthews. Sing cigarette lighter. This unadorned cigarette lighter is straightforward to use, or it would be if you had lighter fluid. Not recommended for use in Byzantium. Not sure I get the joke there if there is one. Can't be funny all the time. Okay, let's head down to that section over there. It's bound to have one of our targets in it. Aha, Guillaume and Trim. Now, what's the best way for me to get in there? Last time I did this, I accidentally stumbled into a firefight. But now that I'm playing this kind of melee character, I want to be a bit more cautious. Oh, those are mines. Those little glowing things that I'm looking directly at, those are mines. Yeah, so I've got to be careful of those. Got my gun out in case I need to detonate one remotely. Okay. Seem to be fewer mines down this way. Cartridge, light ammo, heavy ammo, beautiful. Okay. Let's have a look-see. That's mines there. From memory, the radius at which they're activated is pretty wide. And they're pretty effective. Primal Behemoth. No. I'm going to let sleeping primals lie for right now. Okay, it's probably alerted everyone, but I'd rather not walk into them, because they have a sort of concussive effect that makes you move a bit slower. And gives you that sort of fuzzy aura around the screen. Alright. Amazingly, no one heard that. Well, it looks like they haven't had their Spacer's Choice approved hearing aid serviced in a while. Okay. Offline. Ah, shit. It's a mine. I'm gonna go around this way. Okay, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Stand and deliver!
Ah! Oh. Bit off a little more than I bargained for with that. I didn't know that I'd aggro everyone. Ah! Holy shit! Oh no! Okay, let's continue. Let's see how much progress we've lost. Okay. I may have to revise my melee-only playthrough, but we'll see if there's another way around this. Wait, how far back am I? Oh, it's a little. Not too much. Can I go around this way? If I go around this way, I might have for more of an opportune entry point. Oh, shit. We've got hooligans and lookouts. Maybe if I take care of these deserters and delinquents, I might get enough experience to level up and get a new melee helpful perk. Oh, fuck, never mind. Need to remember to use that more in melee fighting. Come on! Alright, well at least I leveled up. Yeah, the time dilation really does give you a leg up. In my previous playthrough, given that I used, I did rely upon long-range weapons, it was really great for getting stealth hits with a sniper. Towards the end game, I remember just being able to insta-kill pretty much anything with a time-dilated shot from stealth. Let's have a quick squiz at my... Oh, okay, I can level up. Two-handed melee weapon attacks are unblockable. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I want, what, medical, science, engineering. Yeah, repair weapons and armor in the inventory. Tinker. Yeah, okay, I want this. Let's whack the whole points in this, actually. So I should have unlocked medical, unlocked the second drug mixing slot for the inhaler. So the inhaler is, you know, the generic thing I've been injecting myself with to gain my health back. Now I've unlocked the second drug mixing slot, I can take another item apart from the normal health injection and add a secondary effect so that every time I heal myself, the second effect will trigger. So we'll fiddle around with that in a sec. Okay, now I can repair weapons and armor in the inventory, so I don't have to go back to home base. Now I do need to try and get that our science skill to 20 so that I can tinker with my weapons. That's going to be essential in making melee viable, I think. So, I think weapon armor durability loss, sprint speed, walk speed, damage when alone in party, 50% base health. I think I definitely need that, actually. I think base health is going to help me survive a lot more, given that this playstyle is going to require basically playing as a tank. So, alright. Let's take care of these while I can. Alright, here they come. Oh, shit! Come on. Alright, let's use the tactical time dilation. Smack. Got him. Okay. Oh no! Look, they're all running away. Hello?
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Come here, you!
No encore?
There we go. That health boost really did improve things a whole bunch. Piecemeal mining helmet. One-handed melee. Excellent. Let's see if I can fix that up. Patched low pressure helmet. How's it looking? Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll go change that one though because it's pristine. Cobbled exoscoot suit. Exoscoot. Hibernation suit. Rebuilt mining gear. Stealth skills. Stealth skills. Rebuilt mining gear. Let's go cobbled exoscoot. Ooh, look at that! Now that is a look. Particularly with those red eyes, that's perfect. I should be able to modify that later. Add a consumable. Okay, so the Adreno The basic health thing gives me 25% health over 2 seconds. So, now these are all consumable, so I need to pick something that I can find in relatively plentiful quantities out in the world. Here we go. Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Base health plus 25%, lasts 2 minutes. Ranged whip and sway. I'm going to say this just because I have the most of it. So, you know, when I run out, I'm just going to run out. You know, it is what it is. Okay, let's repair this. Options. Repair. Weapon parts required 14. Yep. Okay. It's looking alright. Let's carry on.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
That's it, I am a heroic accountant. For Spacer's Choice. Not for free.
Oh, well that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Are you from Edgewater? There we go.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Ah, disgusting!
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Yeah, well that's what you get for disrespecting private property rights and refusing to be personally responsible for being sick. Just recognize that it's your own damn fault and just pay the costs.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'm sure. Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself
I know this.
into
I just
their
wanted to clear
company,
that off the
see?
list.
And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Yep. There was something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Okay. I'll be back. I think I need to talk to her later for requesting, but this will take care of it for now. Oh no! Okay. I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to fully accept personal responsibility for being an idiot who stepped on a mine. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Yep. Okay, good. That was quite silly of me. Century Saber, yep. Rebuilt mining gear. I'm going to break that down for parts. Although the shitty thing is that that armor degrades far less quickly than weapons. Weapon degradation is, in my opinion, a little too swift. At least in the early game. From memory, later on, it does become a lot easier to get your hands on weapon parts, so it does become, eventually, trivial to keep your weapons in good nick. But at least in the beginning, it's like, oh man, you really have to kind of pour through everything to get parts and just break down everything you see. Although, to be fair once again to me, it took me a while on my first playthrough to figure out that you can break weapons down, or weapons and armor, into their component parts from the examination menu. That you don't have to actually pick them up and go through your inventory one by one. Trip tease, Spacer's Corona, excellent. Another bit cartridge. It's alright. This is all Spacer's Choice property now, obviously. Bypass shunt, excellent. Maybe I can get back into that room that I saw before. You sell assault rifle, get rid of that. Big cartridge, light ammo. A cartridge, light ammo, adrena, patch, low pressure helmet. Oh, what's in here? Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Doesn't that look appetizing? This is a bit of a spoiler for later, but yeah, these things are called cysty pigs. They're pigs that are genetically bred to have like cancerous tumors, and basically you the tumors, the cysts are plucked from them, and you eat them. It's a delicacy. Here we go. Tarmac and cheese. Spacer's choice. It's not real tarmac or real cheese. Carbohydrates. Plus 200% natural health regeneration. Lasts 2 minutes. There we go. Tossball card, Brandon Rosser. I wonder if I can actually sell like a complete deck of cards for a decent amount of money. I honestly don't know. I guess we'll find out. Ambidextrine. Yep. Thank you for all of your kind donations, whoever lived in this place. I'm off to scratch the last person on my list. Ah, see, that is the, I believe that's an electrical plant. We should be coming back to this place a bit later on. Alright, I'm thinking that I'm going to, take care of this person, and then I'll put it into the stream for right now. I might stream later on tonight, some more, if anyone wants to catch up. If not, I might come back to it on at a later date. But we've gotten the ball rolling. That's the important thing. Oh, what the fuck? Rude! Terror Ray Beak. Ground into a powder, boiled in water, and then mixed with tobacco and starch, Terror Ray Beak becomes a food additive with a gelatinous consistency, often used as a binding agent for processed meats, such as nuggets, borscht, etc. A binding agent, huh? Delicious. What that means is that I can sell it. You see, the enterprising adventurer thinks in terms of wholesale. You know, just how many terror rays do I have to stumble upon and accidentally kill throughout my adventures to make this whole thing worthwhile? Makeshift low pressure suit. Ah, that's good. That's what I want. Medium tech skills. Oh, there you go. That's post-apocalyptic chic right there. This looks a bit menacing. I'm gonna get my big stick out. Ah, okay, they're just hiding out in here. Hello, don't mind me. Oh, they're not even looking at the entrance. That's great. Okay, so most of them are concentrated up the back. My plan is to drop down from here and use the, oh, fuck. I'm gonna use, TTD to help me out. Did I just block bullets with that? Holy shit! Come on. Go for another bite. I'll try and stagger you. Go on. I seriously blocked bullets with this thing. That's amazing. But yeah, it is kind of like Bleak Falls Barrow. That I suppose the reason it feels like that is that you can't argue with timeless design. You know, it's just a classic encounter when you need to have some combat. Doc Maybell's figure. Ooh, blade on stick. So sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Like that. Blade on stick. Oh, I need to repair this. There you go. Cool. There you go. Ooh, Fun Times Barrel, whatever that is. 2-hour energy brew. Okay, I can take that stuff, candied meat. I should be able to sell some of the stuff that I've collected to earn a decent amount. I mean, as I mentioned before, most of the stuff you get fuck all money. Like that shovel I found. Ooh, plasma rifle. Hello. I might be able to sell that for something. So I'm going to take that rather than break it down, because although later, if it's anything like my first playthrough, bits will eventually become trivial. I can use every bit I can get at the minute. Okay. Well, that looks like it's taken care of. Yep. Am I going to break my legs? Ah! It's okay, it's not that bad. Ah, mechanical scum. I'll come back for you. Excellent, that's got some stuff. Oh, holy shit. Looks like someone had some fun coming through. Pick up light assault rifle. Tartarus sauce, excellent. Tossball card, excellent. Oh, holy shit, look at that. I'm gonna save, just in case this goes tits up. So I anticipate that it might. You can't see me in here, I'm obscured by the grass. Oh, I didn't alert them, excellent. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on. Alright, he's almost gone. Not as scary as I thought. Oh. Screen time, lighter, ring, cigarette lighter, chrono field aggregator. Restored some of your TTD meter when you deal a critical hit. This effect has a cooldown. Right. This thing had an assault rifle in its stomach. Terror Ray Wing, excellent. Cool. Alright. Well, I mean, I see named enemy and I'm like, oh shit bricks. But it wasn't as scary as all that. Parts Corporation Service Award, don't mind if I do. I feel like I've earned one, even though I'm unlikely to receive the official commendations that I deserve, rather, for my exemplary service to the corporation. Space is Chore, Space is Corona, Space is Chore. Good stuff. That will never stop being just a little bit gross, honestly. Oh. What's the point of this fucking staircase if I can't... Ooh, actually. This might be the point. Light ammo, heavy ammo. Good, I can't open it that way, but... Mr. Ouch. Oh, shovels are useless, but at least you can get some parts out of them. Now, I wonder if I can use a workbench to add Mr. Ouch to my thing. Alright, let's go hand in the fingers from these varmints. I collect my just rewards. I'd like to thank everyone for sticking around. It's the first stream I've ever done where I've consistently had viewers for the entire stream, so I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and you know, it helps to vindicate the reason why I decided to take up streaming again in the first place, because I felt while we're all in coronavirus lockdown, you know, where I am,
Mine died a couple
the lockdown
weeks
is intensified. And so, you know, there's a curfew and stuff. There's severe freedom of movement, limitations upon freedom of movement. And I just feel like I wanted to kind of be alongside someone. And so I'm very grateful that you folks have come to watch me play an interesting game. So thank you.
Something to report?
Yes.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
I've got 3.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I do, as a matter of fact. Oh, 500 bits, that's not bad.
Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I do indeed.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Yes! A bonus. Now, see, this is how you recognize proper gumption and aptitude. What is this? Junior Deputy Constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
And say this is a reason why Spacer's Choice has become one of the #1 brands in the galaxy. They recognize effort and hard work and gumption and elbow grease, and they reward it, damn it.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Of course not. Sounds like Marauders have been a problem for a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Veil. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life.
It's not innovative
cut out
enough
to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Damn right. Marauders seem to like Adrena time.
Everybody likes Adrena time. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrena time can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrena time turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame.
Personal
It
responsibility.
says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrena time. What's on your mind?
Okay. Goodbye. There we go. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If your enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. Well, that's good to know. Can I take this? Oh, good. It's not stealing. Excellent. Use terminal. Okay. Bypass shunt. Oh, workbench. Excellent. Jock weapon. I want to read the. I don't want to read the whole thing. I just want to read the corporate slogan at the bottom. Jock weapons are built for the discerning warrior who wants a custom and personalized weapon, just like everyone else. You are all individuals. I'm not. Which one of these do I have equipped? Telescoping staff. Is this the one I have equipped? Install mod. Mr. Ouch. Increases the damage dealt from a power attack. This mod makes a melee weapon have more inertia without increasing its weight. It's best not to think about that. Gotta love game logic. There you go. Mr. Ouch installed. No problems. Extendo sights. Magnum. Okay. Converts the weapon's damage type to plasma. Yeah, cool, we'll do that. Might be helpful with... this mod is already installed. Oh, okay, that's fine. Can I install a mod here? No, I've only got one for melee, it seems. Oh, here we go. Chrono Field Aggregator. Restore some of your TTD meter when you restore a critical hit. Sounds good to me. Increases your carrying capacity. Yep. Like that a lot. I can't tinker anything yet. Blade on stick. Oh, yeah. I can't upgrade special weapons. I forgot about that. Okay. I may have to reflect on that. Okay, break down. I'll break down this for bits. Break down this, break down this. Break down this, break down this. Break down this. Break down this. Break down this. Break down that. There we go. I've got plenty of weapon parts. Have I... No, I have not. I haven't leveled up. Okay. Well, I think I will leave... I will save and leave it there for now. New save. Yeah. Excellent. Yes, thank you again to everyone for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Which, as I said, maybe later today, or it may be, you know, tomorrow or the day after. I'll put a message out on my Facebook page for those of you who are friends with me to let you know when I'm streaming again. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.